Hi YouTube, it's your girl J Brown back with another vlog. So today you guys, I want to share with you some ways that the pandemic changed me forever. We all came out on the other side, right? So, well, most of us, if we are blessed to survive, we made it out on the other side. So as we all know, we all survived a worldwide pandemic in 2020. And as we near the end of 2023, I just wanted to talk about some of the ways that I feel like the pandemic has absolutely changed me forever. So let's start with the fact that I'm a germaphobe, and the pandemic just made me double down on my germaphobic ways. I've always been the type to carry around hand sanitizers and wipes and Clorox wipes and everything. Like, I'm that person that keeps all of that stuff in the car and their desk, and I use it frequently. It's one thing to buy, it's another thing to use it, because a lot of folks during the pandemic was buying this stuff but not using it. You nasties. No, I'm playing, but I'm a little serious. But it just really made me double down on my germaphobic ways. So I am still wiping down everything. I still wash my hands a ridiculous number of times a day, to the point that my hands are always dry, and it just is what it is. I'm still wiping down my groceries. I don't care what the CDC or anybody else says. I'm gonna keep doing that going forward. The next thing, working from home. So in 2020, I had the opportunity due to the pandemic to begin working from home, and I actually got to work from home, oh my goodness, well over a year. And so it was really difficult to go back into the office. Even though my employer did call us back in part-time, it was difficult to go back. So that was quite the transition. And it really made me realize that I was really tired of commuting, and I really valued the work-life balance that working from home afforded me. So it really made me, going forward, look for employment, or look for employers that would allow me to maintain that balance. So I am happy to say that my current job does allow a hybrid schedule. I would love a full-time work from home schedule, but I don't know. This is working for now, and we'll see. If my needs or my family's need changes, then I will definitely look, for employment that fits that, because at this point, I am big on work-life balance and being there for my family, and no job is gonna, get in the way of that anymore. So, and I appreciate how the pandemic really flattened out things in terms of accessibility to being able to work from home. There's a lot more jobs out there now that offer that benefit. And honestly, employers who are refusing to do so and it fits their industry and their service type, they're going to be left behind. They really are. So forever grateful for that change in the pandemic and being able to experience that for myself. The next thing, you guys, it made me appreciate being at home even more. So right before the pandemic started, my family and I had actually moved into a bigger home, and I am so grateful for that, because it allowed us each to have a space to work and do our school. At the time, only one of my kids was in school full-time or even at all. And it allowed us, by moving, it allowed us to have this space and the ability to work and live comfortably 24/7 for months on end. Forever grateful for that. And I feel like because I spent so much time at work and I spent so much time on the road commuting, the pandemic really gave me more time to stay at home and enjoy what I invest in, which is my home. So forever grateful for that. Okay, you guys, so I had to pause, go get my kid, finish my work shift, and now I'm back finishing this video. So if the lighting looks different or off, please forgive me. The pandemic, it really gave us a chance to stop and think and reflect. Like, I felt like the entire world was just on hold. Everything was just paused, right? And during this time, I really had time to think about what I really wanted for myself, what I really wanted in life. I'll think about my career, my relationship with my friends and family. It just really just had me in my feelings. And so I have found that I have continued that practice going forward now with post-pandemic, right? And I really have an appreciation for just the increased introspection and just self-reflection and just taking a minute to stop and think about what I want and how I'm gonna get there. So I definitely appreciate that carryover from the pandemic. Next, you guys, with us being trapped in the house for such a long time, I was already crowd averse, but now I really just dislike crowds. You know, I'll still go out to major events and venues, but the world has been so crazy with all of these crazy, you know, just mass attacks, you know, at movie theaters, at concerts and whatnot. I'll still go, but I'm also paranoid. I'm no longer wearing cute shoes to events, no, because I need to be able to either one, take off running or stomp somebody out if need be, whatever it takes. But I personally am not wearing cute shoes to concerts, the movies, etc. anymore. I need to be able to, I can't stand traffic no more. I spent years, my last job, I worked there for almost 12 years, and the entire time I had to commute. This current job, I have a commute. I've basically, as long as I've been a full-time working adult, never had a job without a commute. So I hate traffic now. And the pandemic really just added to that, because remember during the pandemic, if by chance you had to leave the house and you were gonna be driving more than 5 minutes, there was no traffic. And I don't know about y'all state, y'all's location, but where I live, traffic is horrible 24/7, 365. And so there was a very noticeable difference during the, you know, shutdown in traffic. So it's even worse now. I feel like we're back to the old. Pandemic really just made me realize life is short. Life is so short. I unfortunately lost a few family members during the pandemic. They did not make it out. So it really was hurtful not being able to attend their funerals, not being able to spend time with them, time that I thought that we had. So tomorrow is not promised. Life is so short. Live your best life. Don't put stuff off for tomorrow. Life is short. Buy the bag, buy the shoes. You know, if there's a goal that you want to achieve, start working on it today. Do what you can to make your dreams come true. Do what you can to achieve the life that you desire, because life is just too short to not enjoy it. Oh, and you know, one more bonus one, you guys, I kind of forgot. So the pandemic, the shutdown really had us separated from family and friends. So now when I throw a party or I go to a party, I try my best to have a good time. Like if I go out, my turn up is real. It is very real. So yeah, just enjoy your life, y'all. Live it up. You know, appreciate every day that you have. And I would love to know in the comments, you guys, what things did you learn from the pandemic? How did it change you? And what will you be taking forward with you? And just as a PSA, we may be in a post-coronavirus era, but just know that it's still lurking about, along with the flu and RSV, because RSV took my kids out real bad last winter, so, or fall. That's why my kids got really sick from RSV. So still, continue washing your hands, social distancing, and practicing healthy habits. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.